Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having an issue with my PC. What is going on? Hang on. Music. Stop this. Thank you. Appreciate that. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Yeah, for some reason my Xbox game bar keeps pulling up when I'm trying to close a task, and it actually annoys me. I don't know. Let me look at it for a quick second. So, how's everyone doing today? Is everyone having a good day on this Sunday? Happy Easter, by the way, to everyone too. That's so weird. Okay. Well. Hang on. Mm-hmm. I'll fix this. I'll fix this later. All right. How's everyone doing on this fine Sunday? What's going on, chat? Everyone having a good Saturday? Or no, sorry, Sunday? Is everyone doing anything fun on this Easter? While you all are coming into chat, we're doing a flight today from Cork to Malaga in the Fenix A320. And we're doing an Irish airline today called Aer Lingus. Shout out to you, Keenan. This is your main airline, so I'm glad I'm going to be flying this amazing airline today. I'm not flying Ryanair, so I'm glad I'm not doing Ryanair. I think Ryanair might operate this flight too, but Aer Lingus, I'd rather do. I feel safer flying that airline. We're in the Fenix A320 CFM engine variant. I'm very excited to fly this today. And we're flying from Cork to Malaga, Spain. Malaga, however you want to say it. Fantastic. Getting everything on. So, I was watching the landing yesterday, folks, into Denver. I'm still thinking about this, of course. But it did not seem like a 300 to me. It felt... I actually agree with G's on the landing. 181. It felt better than a... What's it called? It felt similar to my Orlando landing not long ago. So, in my opinion... yeah, I felt kind of about it. I just wonder if you could stop. I'm going to close down the Xbox game bar widgets. That is actually getting really annoying. It's getting really annoying. Okay, there you go. That should do it, I hope. It doesn't! That's gonna get really annoying fast, so... okay, so that's weird. We're gonna go ahead and send the weights and stuff to the MCDU. Oh wait, no, that's not what I meant. Load aircraft, GSX boarding and refueling. Automatically we'll do that stuff. Oh, crap, okay. We will do our lavatory and water service. Awesome. Alright, we're Shamrock 886 today. I like that call sign. Shamrock sounds nice. Atsu AOC menu. Remember, I've done a tutorial on the Fenix before, so I'm really glad that I'm doing this flight. You know, I'll just say, the Fenix is a well-developed aircraft. I'm going to be uploading a story, or a short this morning. I'm going to ask you all, in the short, did this feel like a 351 to you all, or a or what is it called? Or a 181, or in between? Let me know in the comments. I'm actually curious what you all think about it. So it's kind of hard for me to tell. Let me go to SimBrief, grab my info here. Our flight number today is EIN 886. I don't know why the Fenix does not automatically import that. Oh, geez, that's right. Hang on. Huh? Okay. Cost index today is 9. And our cruise altitude today is 370. 37,000. And our stroke, I don't know our flight level temperature. So, stay in SimBrief. Let me look. It's going to take me a few minutes to... I don't know. Okay. There is no way that would be possible. That's negative 60. All right, wind request. I'll have to find it. Awesome. Winds are requested. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, insert. And then let me go back to the wind. Go to the next phase. Okay. Next phase. What? That's the SAT/ALT. Okay. I don't think we need that, but that's okay. EICK. Let me look at our departing information today. This thing could stop popping up out of nowhere. I'm gonna figure this out. Hold on a minute. Okay, hang on. I gotta look at something. Huh, okay. Not showing. Well, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna have to deal with it today. That's gonna be annoying. Annoying as crap. So... It doesn't even... Yeah, I don't know why it's so sensitive like this. Interesting. Alright, we're gonna get our departure info. Let's get a sim brief right now. Oh my god, stop popping up. That's gonna be really really annoying fast. Alright, view flight plan. I'm going to get this onto capture. That's going to be really annoying fast. Holy crap. I hope I don't lose my cool over that. That's... Good morning, Pilot Pete. Going to be a better landing today. You know, I'm going to tell you, blind listener, I disagreed with landing rate monitor and Elvatex yesterday. I don't think they were accurate at all. I mean, yes, they were accurate to the vertical speed, which is how fast the aircraft goes down. It's also because you have to think about it, we were on a high elevated airport, and those can impact the way how the aircraft is measured. So I do agree that it was a 181 yesterday. It didn't even feel hard at all. So I don't think I did terrible yesterday. I could have applied a little bit more flare, yes, at the timing, but it didn't feel hard. It felt smooth to me. Like at the very last second. Okay. Let me grab our Google Chrome. Okay. Oh, you got it. Okay, never mind. Hang on. There you go. Alright. Grab Chrome. Oh, yikes. Go to flight radar, check the radar on stuff. Hold on. Let me check Cork. Sounds like... What runways are they using? Or go to radar box, more so. Let me look at a couple things here. Hang on. I'm gonna check our radar. What altitude? Okay, hang on a minute. It sounds like they're landing... What runway? Test tug, yes. I don't know what runway we're departing today. Let's check. Okay, so I just want to check Cork itself. See more about the airport. Runways in use. 34 and 16 today. Let me check which one's more popular. Or which one's more ideal. More so. 34 and 16. 34 and 16. Let me check. Oh, we could depart 3-4 today. Where's 16? We probably want to depart 3-4 because, yeah, it's not... okay. Yeah, I'm thinking 3-4 because that's the way they're coming in. So, without further ado, let me go check our SIDS and stars. So, today out of... Yeah, they're giving me 3-4. That sounds about right to me. I agree. SOVI 1 November. And then, there's no transition out of, what is it called? Cork. So then we'll insert that. Malaga, on the other hand, will have a transition. Volt 1 X-ray. And I don't know... Okay, let me check our radar for a second. Let me go to Malaga. Let me check something very quickly, ladies and gentlemen. I want to make sure we've got the info in correctly so that we don't accidentally land on the wrong runway here. Yes, that's Malaga. Malaga. It sounds like Okay. I think I know which runway they're landing on. Today they're landing on runway 12. But do I know which they're using? Which is the approach they're using? Let me check Chartfox and see if there's any accurate data on that. I'm going to try and use the most popular routing. Another thing I could do, okay, so runway 12, they do Yankee and Zulu. I'm guessing they would probably use Zulu because Zulu is more popularly used. But let me check. Which runway or which approach is Yankee or Zulu more used for runway 12 in Malaga? Let's see, according to Bing. To determine which destinations more commonly used runway 12. Okay. No, I know, but that's not what I'm asking. I had a feeling. Okay. I don't know. Let me check the Yankee. Let me check the Zulu. Compare them. Okay. First of all. Oh. There you go. And then check Zulu again. Yeah, I mean, Yankee doesn't look bad. Let me check Zulu, however. We've been on final for a long time. That's the only problem. I'm trying to determine this, ladies and gentlemen. Hang on a minute. Gotta do quite a few things. My gosh, can you load? I'm gonna say Zulu. ILS 12 Zulu today. Zulu is more popular in my opinion, and I'll check it as well. So, let me go to our SID and sim brief. So our star Volp 1 X-ray. Volp 1 X-ray, yes. And then let's go to the VS page. Volpe, okay, a couple things. Let me just check one or two things. Let me go to the plan mode. Yeah. Hang on, let me look at this again. One. Yeah, Len High looks better. Awesome. Alright. So what I will do is go to our plan mode, verify this all. I gotta do a couple things before we take off, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a little bit behind, but we'll be alright. I'm not worried. Not that we're running behind on schedule, it's more, I gotta make sure that everything is running smoothly and operating smoothly. So, it sounds like this is going fine. I like this plan already. So I'll check the charts when we get in. Turn on our radios. Our VOR switches. Must be on at all times. Awesome. We will check our constraints here momentarily, or our QNH momentarily. First of all, transponder must be on TA. Turn the transponder on. Right, that's great. And we will get our BeyondATC comm link here in a second. Shamrock 886. Wait, just realized something. Is there a delivery in Cork? No, there isn't. Huh. Shamrock 886. Good afternoon. Requesting IFR clearance from Cork to Malaga.
Shamrock 886. IFR clearance is not available at this time. Please check with the appropriate frequency.
But there's no delivery or clearance. Yeah, there's no delivery or clearance.
Ready to copy IFR clearance to Malaga.
Shamrock 886. Cork ground. Expect runway 34, suffix 1 November departure. Initial climb to flight level 060. Squawk 00 for tree.
Third departure, runway 34, Sovi 1 November departure. Runway climb to initial flight level 6,000 feet. Squawk 0043. See if that gets it.
Shamrock 886. Read back
Awesome.
correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Will do callback when ready for push or start. Shamrock 886. Alright, squawk code 0443. Or 0043. Yeah. Zero 043. Identify. Awesome. And then what I do want to do. Alright, passengers are all boarded. That's incredible. 148. Another thing I do want to try and figure out is our transponder today. Not a transponder. Our I know we are running a little bit behind. Well, we're running fine. It's just I'm running a little bit slow today. I'm doing my best. Hang on. Chat, anything new? Nope. Okay. We've got to do one or two things with our altimeter. Alright, great. Seatbelts can come on. Alright. We have to set our QNH for today. Let's go to the ATIS and listen carefully.
Position level 050. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor. Cork Airport information Victor. 1307 Zulu. Surface wind 260 degrees. 13 knots. Variable between 220 degrees and 290 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Few clouds 1,800 feet. Scatter 2,700 feet. Temperature 90 degrees. 2.02 degrees. QNH 1019er. Landing
1019er?
Transition level 050. Advise on
Hang on.
initial contact you have
Let me check our info. Windy.
Cork Airport information Victor. 1307 Zulu. Surface wind 260 degrees.
Whoa,
13
hold on.
knots. Variable between 220 degrees and 290 degrees. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Few clouds 1,800 feet.
1019er, yeah.
Temperature 90 degrees.
Phoenix is off.
2 degrees. QNH 1019er. Landing and departing runway 34. Transition level 050. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor.
Awesome.
Cork Airport information Victor. 1307 Zulu. Surface wind 260 degrees. 13 knots. Variable between 220
Alright, great.
degrees and 290 degrees. Visibility
Let's go to Beyond and switch our frequency. Hang on.
clouds 1,800 feet.
Awesome. Okay. Couple things we need to do now that our aircraft is boarded. Go to our mass imbalance, send to the MCDU, and then we need to get our departure perf ready to go. So we're doing 3-4 today. Sync the live weather, and calculate, and send to the MCDU. Okay, looking good. Down 0.6 for our trim. And go to our fuel pred systems. Looking good to me. I'm liking this a ton. It is cloudy in Cork today. It's around 2 o'clock in the area. Okay. Looking good. Our flight directors, okay, good. Seatbelts, nav lights, good. All right, I think we're ready to go. Let me think. Yep, let me... Seatbelts, no smoking, parking brake, company message, looking good. All right, we'll go ahead and get our APUs. Awesome. And how much fuel do we have today? 43, we've got loads. I'm kind of surprised that we're doing 43 though, that's interesting. Awesome. Shamrock 886 requesting pushback and engine start. Fantastic. We're gonna have to do Toga today.
886.
Whoa, okay.
Pushback approved. Face south.
Face south, pushback and engine start approved. Shamrock 886. Great. We're gonna be on our way in a moment. All right, ignition start. Make sure that's on. Okay. Are we... Yeah. I hope this doesn't happen like that one time. Alright, we're moving. Wow, it is cloudy in Cork today. It's a nice airport in default. So I have to give props to Azobo for this one. I usually don't give props to Azobo, but because of their effort for this airport, I've got to say, good job. Nice. Okay. Engine's going to be turning on right now. Man, the taxiing today is going to be interesting. Course. All right, engine 2. Bypass pane installed. Awesome. Okay, a couple things we need to do. Are all the engines started? All right, awesome. All right, we can turn our switch to norm. Speed brakes. Flaps. Let me just make sure the speed brakes and the rudders are working fine. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so they're working fine. Okay. Ignition's on norm. Max auto brake in case if there's an issue at takeoff. Okay. Okay, making sure. APUs need to come off. Taxi lights need to come on. All right. Takeoff config checked. And then check our trim for today. It was 0.6 down. Let me go to our perf page. A moment. 0.6 down. .6 DN. 0.6 DN. Fantastic. All right. Trim is set. Whoops. Wait. I just did something wrong. Hang on. 0.6 DN. All right. Nice. All right. Flap MCDU disagree? What do you mean? What are they telling me to do? Flaps 3? No. 1 stroke DN 0.6. That's wrong. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, we got takeoff, auto brake max. Signs are on. Spoilers are armed. Flaps are takeoff. Takeoff config. Test. Good. Normal. Alright, park brake on. Pred windshield. I don't know what that means, but company message. APU available. I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't know what pred windshield means. Hang on. I'm gonna turn on the dome lights a little bit. Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit dark for me. I gotta check something. And the temperature, I don't think it's snowing or anything, because we don't need any. But you never know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to taxi. Shamrock 886 requesting taxi to runway 34.
Shamrock 886, runway 34, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Oh. Taxi at pilot's discretion, Shamrock 886. Wow. Alright, so we'll get our Elvatex ready to go.
Shamrock 886, contact Cork Tower 121.7.
121.7, Shamrock 886. Cork Tower, Shamrock 886, requesting departure runway 34.
Shamrock 886, backtrack runway 34. Call when ready for departure.
Backtrack runway 34, call when ready for departure, Shamrock 886. Okay, strobes, we're crossing the runway. We'll get landing lights and stuff on closer to it, so let me get our Elvatex back up so I can watch where we're going. Backtrack runway 34. This is going to be kind of interesting. I wish Cork had a taxiway. Also get our cameras ready to go. So, camera. Nope, not that one. There you go. There you go. And then...
Shamrock 886, immediately stop your takeoff rolls. You do not have takeoff clearance.
I'm not taking off. What? Shamrock 886. I'm not even taking off at the moment. I'm backtracking runway 34. I'm not even taking off. That's the funny thing. Hang on. I think that's funny though that they thought that. I'm only going 26 knots. That's the funny thing. All right, couple things. We're gonna get to the backtrack area. So that we can get this all going. Oh, that's real. That landscape is super nice. Wow, that's beautiful. Let me go ahead and stop here for a second. Beautiful. All right, landing lights. Runway lights. Awesome. TA/RA. Awesome. And PAX. Shamrock 886 requesting departure runway 34.
Shamrock 886, Cork Tower, wind 260 degrees, 13 knots, runway 34, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 34, Shamrock 886. Oh, so those are some beautiful landscapes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to begin our departure. And it's going to be a flex takeoff today. No, a toga. Alright, record. Rotate. Wow. We're out of here in a hurry. Jeez. Look at that. The rudder pedals are kicking us. V2 and climb. Gears coming up. 119.9 speed, or Shamrock 886. Hang on. Come on. Thank you. Shamrock 886. Port departure at flight level 03,000. Wow. Did you all see that? Oh, it's the PAX. 180, Shamrock 886. I got it, don't worry. What's it asking me for? Hang on. Alright, flaps. I know. What's it telling me? Probably because I'm too slow. That was insane. Alright, QNH. Oh no, hold on, we're going up way too high. We're going up way too high. That was a wild departure, first of all. We were told to. I don't know why it's beeping to me. Alright, great. We'll go ahead and put our direct on. What do you want? What's... Oh, auto flight, auto throttle limited. Huh. Are we not? It probably is. I didn't... Huh. Yeah, let me get our direct. Oops. Alright. Whoa! What's going on here? Slow it! Aircraft, slow. Slow it. That's so fast. I don't know why we're going this fast at this height. Okay. That was kind of wild. Wild, that was. Kind of a dangerous takeoff. I'm going to give that a 7. Oh my gosh. Hey, yes, we departed centerline. Was fantastic. It's just, yikes, that was something. We could have turned a little bit later, so... Alright, flight level 100 we just reached, so we can... Yikes. I don't know why the auto throttle wasn't... That's probably because I didn't engage the... whatchamacallit? All enough. Alright, well, we're on our way to Cork, to Malaga. That was a wild takeoff. I gotta watch that again. I mean, where did we lift off? The funny thing is, let me watch it again. I mean, I had to toga it, which made sense. Oh my gosh, that was... Yeah, I kind of thought it did the rotation a bit late, but it's okay. We got up safely, we're not worried. Okay, wow. That was, I'm giving that a 7. The rotation was a tiny bit late. We are on our way to Cork, or to Malaga. Why do I keep saying Cork? That's funny. We're up. 127.5, Shamrock 886. Wow. I mean, you also have to think, we're running at a solid 60 FPS right now. It's kind of weird. It doesn't seem like 60 FPS to me. You have charts in Phoenix. It's incredible. Where is Malaga? Where is Malaga? Okay, there's the airport. Okay, a couple of things we need to do is turn off our cameras. And then, yep. Awesome. That's another thing I forgot. Okay, thank you. I think we're already... Let me check something. What'd they say to me? Yeah, we gotta climb. We gotta climb.
Shamrock
370. I knew we were gonna climb that. Okay. 370. Shamrock 886. We're going 400 knots. I mean, that was an insane takeoff out of... We got it out safely. It's just, man, what a... I mean, I kind of lifted off late. That is kind of my fault. But you have to think, Cork is such a small runway. Woo! Alright, flight level 200. And we need to take the ground spoilers off. Good. Thank you for saying that. Alright, we're good. We're good. We don't need them on for the whole flight. Anyway. Looking good. My god, that takeoff. Why did you stop using VATSIM? It's stressful. It can be a bit stressful. Beyond, and also Beyond, it's not as strict on Beyond. Like, I have a little bit more freedom on Beyond. I still want to follow instructions, but at the same time, VATSIM can be just, oh gosh. And also, I feel that my error frequency is quite frequent on VATSIM, so I like Beyond better because it's more accurate. Or not more accurate, but more calming. Alright, great, we're up. Climbing to 37000. 370, in other words. I find myself to be making errors on VATSIM. It's like, yeah. And I feel that Beyond, you have more traffic in Beyond. It's so much more realistic with traffic density. If you all want me to start using VATSIM again, just let me know. But it's my error frequency that is a problem. climbing up to 3700 or 370. Sorry. How long is our flight today? Should be about 2.5 in that range. We're arriving in 1 hour and 58 minutes, so we should be down in no time.
Center on 123.5.
Great. It's your game. If you like playing in Beyond better than playing in Beyond, we just are the passengers. You're the pilot. That's true. Good point. That takeoff was insane out of Cork. I mean, yeah, I got up. It's not like I didn't. It was just V1 was out of nowhere, man. Or V1 was so late. So, I don't know. But I did the right thing by doing toga. That airport needs toga. So, yeah. Beyond will get better though. I'm not saying it's not. It's going to get VATSIM level one day. It's not there yet. There are some issues going on with it, but it will get there. All right, what am I going to search up? I want to look at takeoff from Cork from a real world view. If it's around the same time I took off, because if they took off early, man. That was a steep takeoff today. Wow. So it didn't even use up the whole... Well, that's an Embraer. Let me see. That was it. Oh gosh. I want to see how much of the runway. I'm watching a real life takeoff. Yeah, it was a little bit earlier. I took off a bit late, but man, that was... Yeah, I had a late takeoff today, ladies and gentlemen. Disappointing. I gave it a 7. It was... The center line was fantastic, you know? But, okay. You know what? Actually, I will give credit. It was actually an 8. I'm giving it an 8. But it's just... Man! What? V1 was out of nowhere, man. V1 was very late. So, yeah. Well controlled, too. Good looking on Alvatex. So. I mean, we are going in the 470s, so that's good. We got up. That's the most important thing. No, we don't want custom weather. We want live weather. Thank you. I don't even know what to say. Let me go back and watch it. I know I'm repeating myself. It's like I felt kind of my first time. Wow, and also my airplane rocked. It's because of the wind today. That was impressive. We're up though. That was something. I don't know how I managed that. I mean, it was a windy takeoff. It was hard to manage. Yeah, that was... I should have lifted off a little bit early. That was a scary takeoff. I'm giving it a 7. I mean, takeoffs have been okay. I mean, yesterday's at Heathrow was not bad. It's just the wind the last few days have been driving me nuts. So, yep. Yeah, I mean, it was okay. It felt a bit. It's kind of not my fault either. The winds were pretty bad getting out of Cork. I wonder if that was really the runway we were taking off from. I don't know though. That's what the real world routing was about. So I mean, I think we're okay. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go eat something for a little bit, so I will be AFK. But I'll be back in a little while to get to start. Probably around 30-40 minutes I'll be gone, but then we'll be ready to go for arrival. So be AFK for a little bit, I will. And if y'all need me in chat, just let me know. I'll respond. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I'm back. So we're going 461 as we speak. And I don't know why it said we were on custom. That's so stupid. What in the world? Jeez. Jeez. Okay. This weather glitch is getting bad. But anyway, yeah, is anyone doing anything fun for Easter? Anyone? I'm probably just gonna be laying back, relaxing, not doing much, doing my own thing, really. But I'll say that I'm really excited to just relax after a long day yesterday with the long haul. My goodness. Long hauls are a lot for me. But I think they're okay. They're not bad. As long as I'm not screened that much. I mean, it's not a big deal. Alright, chat. What's going on now? Did any of you see my new YouTube videos posted yesterday? I did a landing and takeoff highlight video. Oh, whoa! Did y'all see that? Just flew right by me. This, I don't know. Huh. Well, I don't know what to say. I'm thinking of doing an iFly flight this Wednesday. And then Saturday, we might do a 777 flight. And then Sunday, we're going to do... Well, I need to get back into the A340 one day. I might do some off-camera practice until I'm ready to fly it again. I'm definitely going to do a 777 flight this week. I'm thinking maybe we'll do one on Saturday. And then Sunday, we're going to do... What are we doing? We could probably do a 350 flight on Sunday. It'll be fun. Oh gosh. We could do a Zurich to Palma flight. Well, I did Palma recently. So I'd have to look for some good short haul 350s. I still couldn't believe G's gave me a 181 yesterday. That was something. Anyway, let me not continue talking about that. Maybe you need an update. How far do we have to go? What do you mean? Oh, I'm about full flight time. 1 hour and 7 minutes. We're down. We're down the ground around noon, so we're fine. I doubt I need an update on my software.
Ryanair 3 Golf Tango. Contact Madrid Center 118.275.
Center 118.275, Ryanair 3 Golf Tango.
Slowing it down again. Huh. Still another hour and 8 minutes.
Shamrock 886. Contact Madrid Center 118.275. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 118.275. Shamrock 886. Madrid Center. Shamrock 886. Flight level 370.
Shamrock 886. MSFS identified.
Contacting distance center 119.55, Ryanair 6 Mike Zulu. Madrid Center, Ryanair 56 Zulu Zulu, flight level 350.
Looks like we're entering Spanish airspace. I think 426. We're about halfway done. 850.
Ryanair 95 Zulu Quebec, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
We're doing a good job flying today, so
Center on
we're over Spain right now.
119.55. Ryanair 950
Those
Quebec.
engines just sounding fantastic. Listen to that. They're these CFM engines
Beginning
for the
4K low
Phoenix.
X-ray, descend to flight level
It's our
090.
co-pilot there. Hi, co-pilot. Just sitting there
Descend to flight level
staring at
090,
us.
beginning 4K low X-ray. Beginning 4K low X-ray, contact Lisbon Center 119.55. Bye-bye. Center on 119.55, beginning 4K low X-ray.
Let me see what cameras there are.
Alpine 18 Zulu Hotel, Madrid Center, expect -5 Charlie with the Akulu transition, runway
Fantastic.
5.
Expect -5 Charlie with the Akulu transition, runway 35, Alpine 18 Zulu Hotel.
Alright, we're about halfway done. Alright.
Ryanair 8 Nine X-ray Whiskey, contact Madrid approach 131.175.
Yeah,
Contact Madrid approach
what flights do you all want to see this week?
Ryanair 89 X-ray Whiskey.
Let me look at iFly flights. iFly 737 flights. Currently. I would like to do an airport that I've not flown into in a little while. Maybe we could do another Vegas flight. Let me see what they have for Vegas. I mean, that's Phoenix. Go to Vegas. Let me check. Dallas Fort Worth to Vegas. They do an A320. Well, LAX to Las Vegas.
Ryanair 3 Golf Tango, Madrid Center, expect us for 6 Alpha
Salt
with
Lake
the Akulu
City.
transition,
No, that's
runway
a
35.
Boeing 737 regular.
Expect us for 6 Alpha with
Keep
the
looking.
Akulu transition.
San Diego to
runway
Las
35,
Vegas
Ryanair
is
3 Golf
45
Tango.
minutes, though San Diego's just awful and not great in payware, and it's not up to date on some things. So interesting to see if there is interesting payware, I suppose, or an interesting freeware.
Alpine 18 Zulu Hotel, -5 Charlie with the Akulu transition, runway 35. Report ready for descent.
-5 Charlie with the Akulu transition, runway 35, ready for descent, Alpine 18 Zulu Hotel.
Man, there's no freeware at
Alpine
San
18 Zulu
Diego.
Hotel, descend to flight level
Okay.
280.
Las Vegas to
Descent to
Cancun
flight
or Las
level
Vegas to
280,
Puerto Vallarta.
Alpine 18 Zulu Hotel.
Let me see if they even do one. How long is it from Vegas to Cancun?
Madrid Center, Vista 812, flight
It'd be
level
interesting to
368.
see because that's probably going to be
Vista
Cancun's a long
812, Madrid
distance.
Center, radar
Well,
contact.
you know, what if I did a long iFly flight? Hang on. Vegas, Cancun is MMUN. Let me see if they do. No flights to Vegas from Vegas to Cancun. Huh. I'm kind of surprised. That's out of nowhere. Puerto Vallarta. Huh. Puerto that how you spell it? Hang on.
Madrid Center, Alpine 36 Romeo
Porto
Bravo, flight level
Vallarta. Let me copy
370.
that.
Alpine 36 Romeo Bravo, Madrid Center identified.
Whoops. Alright. They don't do that either. Let me see if there's something in Mexico that we could do. I've never done Mexico. Let me see if they do Vegas to Mexico
Madrid
City.
Center, Vueling 6 Uniform Echo, flight level 34 line.
Yeah, let me see.
Vueling 6
They
Uniform
do
Echo,
Mexico
Madrid Center,
City.
radar contact.
And what do they do it in is the question. They do it in the max. Perfect. Let's see how long that is. Flight time 3 hours and 21 minutes. That could be a nice
Alpine 4 Bravo Victor, Madrid Center,
Saturday,
radar
I
contact.
suppose. I've never landed in Mexico City before, so
Blue
it'd
Max
be interesting to
6
see
minutes,
if
contact
there's
Lisbon
good
Center
freeware.
119.55.
I'd like to fly in Cancun as well.
Contact Lisbon Center 119.55, Blue Max
Is there a good Mexico
2969.
City? I mean, there's an okay one, so I'll take it.
Easy 37 Uniform Zulu. Good afternoon. Flight level 350.
We're coming into Spain right now, on the northern part of Spain, as we
Easy
speak.
37 Uniform Zulu, Madrid Center, radar contact.
I mean, it looks
Fenix
okay.
A320
It's not
Yankee,
fantastic
contact
though.
Lisbon Center
It's
119.55. Bye
We might be
bye.
able to do Mexico City one day.
Contact
Um,
Lisbon Center 119.55.
Yeah, I want to do something in
Fenix
Vegas,
31 Yankee.
out or into Vegas. I've not landed in Vegas in a little while, so it'll be interesting.
Ryanair 56 Zulu Zulu, Madrid Center,
Give it a go.
expect us for 6 hours with the
Okay.
transition, runway
Yeah,
35.
Vegas to Mexico City is a possibility.
Expect us for 6 Alpha with the Aculu transition, runway 35, Ryanair 56 Zulu Zulu.
What else do they do?
Ryanair
I'm kinda
Takeoff
surprised they don't do
Tango,
Cancun in
approach
real
6 Alpha
life.
with the Aculu transition, runway 35.
No, I wonder what
Report ready for
Cancun,
descent.
Dominican Republic has.
Us for 6
Or no,
Alpha with the
Mexico
Aculu
has.
transition, runway
In regard to
35,
flights.
ready for descent,
see.
Ryanair 3 Golf Tango.
Ryanair
They do
3 Golf
Milwaukee
Tango,
out of all
descent to
airports, but they
flight
do the
level
PMDG
290.
737, okay.
Descend to flight level 290, Ryanair
Mexico
3
City
Golf
Max
Tango.
8 is, I don't know. JetBlue Orlando does an hour and a half flight, that's interesting. Columbus, Ohio does 3 hours and 16.
Madrid Center, Tomjet 1
That could
Bravo
be an
Yankee
interesting-
Heavy, flight level
Columbus is not
400.
terrible. I had an okay experience landing into Columbus one time.
Tomjet 1 Bravo
Pretty
Yankee
good.
Heavy, Madrid Center, radar contact.
Orlando MCO. I don't want to do Orlando for a little while because I've done Orlando many times. Vancouver Flair Airlines, 5 hours and 25 minutes
Fenix Mine to
with the
meet
iFly.
Juliet. Contact
Jeez.
Lisbon Center 119.55.
Mexico
Contact
City,
Lisbon Center
1 hour and 45, okay.
Fenix 92 Mike Juliet.
I'm looking for flights. Let me know if any of these sound cool to you all. Halifax, Mexico City. No, I said Mexico City already. Toronto, which would be, I don't have a good payware scenery in Toronto, which is, or I don't have a good Toronto right now. Houston, Hobby does a max flight. That might be an
Madrid
interesting.
Center,
Southwest to
7
do.
Kilo Foxtrot. Good
Again, I don't know how
afternoon.
long
Flight
this
level
is, but it
234.
would be interesting to see. Let me see. Cancun to Houston.
ECH 7 Kilo
Huh.
Foxtrot, Madrid Center.
You know,
radar contact.
that could be a
Climb to
nice
level
flight,
300.
Houston. So we said
Climb to flight level 300. EVH 7 Kilo
Columbus and
Foxtrot.
Houston so far. BWI, I don't want to do BWI. I've not done. Oh my God, there's the weather again. Stop with this custom glitch. I'm looking into possibilities. Ottawa, I've not done in a little while. I've not done Ottawa, period. There's Montreal with a 330-200. Woo! That might be a nice flight to do. I haven't done the 330 in a little while. It might be nice to try it out again. Montreal though. Oh. Air Transat. What do y'all think of that? Maybe doing a on Saturday doing a 3-hour and 57 flight. What do y'all think? Montreal, sorry, Cancun to Montreal. What does everyone think about that? Chat, let me know. I kind of like that idea because I would love to fly into Montreal again. Lima does an A320 for 4 hours and 57 minutes. Okay. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Do y'all like the idea of doing Cancun to Montreal? And second thing, does Cancun have an okay scenery? I think it does. What is the ID for Cancun? MMUN. Okay.
Ryanair 56 Zulu Zulu, Sport 6 Alpha with the Akulu transition, runway 35. Report ready for descent.
Okay.
Osprey 6 Alpha with the Akulu transition, runway 35, ready for descent, Ryanair 56 Zulu Zulu.
Okay, so they do have an airport for
Ryanair 56 Zulu
Cancun.
Zulu, descend to flight level 290.
Let's look at this.
Descend to flight level 290, Ryanair 56 Zulu Zulu.
Oh, that actually look. Oh wait, have I seen this
Contact
before?
Lisbon Center 119.55. Center on 11 in air decimal 55, Air Portugal 53 Kilo Tango.
Okay, there's one part of the airport that is good, another part that is eh. It looks okay actually. Taxiways look a little bit better. We could do Cancun. I'm kind of liking the idea of doing Montreal. I've not done Montreal in a little bit. It'd be nice to fly into Montreal once again.
Contact breast control 124.
I love Montreal's approach.
Falco 1 Delta. Bye bye.
Alright, how far do we have? Okay.
Speedbird 594. Contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
Alright, keep giving me some ideas, chat. I like the idea of doing Montreal though. I think that could be a nice Saturday flight. Doing the 330 with Air Transat. I have the 330-200, so it'd be interesting to see what they have. I'm pretty sure they would. Pretty sure any manager would have a Air Transat. Pretty sure. I'm surprised that Vegas doesn't do Cancun. I'm really shocked. They do Dulles, but I don't want to do Dulles over and over again. Bogota is an A320. Let me check if Bogota has. Bogota. I don't know the name for Bogota Airport. It's SKBO. Okay. I'm looking for possibilities. SKBO.
Vista 812, Madrid Center, expect
Alright, in a few minutes we're gonna have to get everything ready to go.
Runway 32 right.
Expect
For our
124
arrival.
Charlie Vista Traffic Transition, runway 32 right, Vista 812.
My God, this looks awful. This, keep naming, folks. Keep naming. I want to hear some ideas. I do want to try and stick to realism as well. But if you all have any ideas, let me see if they exist in real life, and then we'll go from there. Paris 330-200. Okay. I'm kind of liking the idea of doing Cancun. Even though it's not great, it's okay. That's a little bit of a better upgrade. So the thing is, I've not done Fenix either. Let me see if they have an okay freeware Fenix.
Moving to Charlie EICK, Madrid Center.
There's no good freeware in Phoenix. So that's the problem. I'm just researching right now. I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay.
Alpine 18 Zulu Hotel, descend to flight level 090.
Oh God. I mean, this just
Descent to
looks
flight level
awful.
090.
All of
Alpine
these look
Zulu
awful.
Hotel.
I hear they're developing a better Phoenix. It's just
Alpine
awful.
Zulu Hotel, contact Lisbon
Default.
Center 119
Nasty.
55.
I loved approaching the airport. I love the
Contact
final
Lisbon
approach in the
Center
Phoenix. It's
119
just,
decimal 55.
yikes,
Alpine
it was
18 Zulu
bad.
Hotel.
so. Anyway. Keep going, chat. I want to hear some more ideas. Okay. But yeah, Cancun to Montreal flight sounded really cool to me. Okay. Is there any good IAH, Houston? I just don't get why there isn't a good
Vista
IAH.
812, non-24 Charlie with the
Huh.
fast transition, runway 32 right.
Let's keep looking.
Report ready for descent.
In a few minutes, we're going to start
124
getting our
Charlie with
charts
the
up.
Farfetch transition, runway 32 right, ready for descent, Vista 812.
I think 446 is
Vista
currently.
812, descent to flight level 320.
Descent to flight level 320, Vista 812.
I don't know though.
Air Portugal 763, contact Lisbon Center 119 decimal 55.
Contact Lisbon Center 11.55, Air Portugal 763.
Dallas Fort Worth again. I don't want to do DFW. Nope. Denver to Houston. Huh. It's a 777-200.
Vueling 7112, contact Brest Control 127 decimal
Keep
2,
going.
bye bye.
Keep it going. Let me continue thinking.
Contact Brest Control
Um,
127 decimal 2, Vueling
I don't know. I mean,
7112, have a good afternoon.
Yeah. Salt Lake. We're not done Salt Lake in a little bit, but I mean, still doesn't mean I'm gonna do it or not. We could do something into Seattle again. Let me think. Vegas. What about Montreal? Let me check Montreal. That A330 flight kind of inspired me.
Shamrock 7 Lima X-ray.
Kind of like that, yeah. Paris to Montreal 777 is coming in right now. Oh, wow.
Shamrock 7 Lima X-ray, Madrid Center, identified.
I don't know. Let me think. Can you give me some ideas and then I'll do some decision making today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Punta Cana. Let me see if Vegas does Punta Cana and how long that would be. Vegas. UJ for Punta Cana. No flights? How? I don't understand that part. I thought Vegas would do Cancun or Punta Cana. I'm looking at Flight Radar to see if there's any real world ops they do. Oh, that's kind of weird. Alright, let's see. I love the approach into Montreal too, so it's kind of one of those things. Toronto, no. I wish they had a good freeware Toronto, but I'd have to get the payware. I've heard good things about the payware. It's just the weather I hear is not the greatest in Toronto at times. Halifax. It's 1 hour and 25 minutes from Montreal. Let me check Halifax. Is Halifax any good? Okay.
Air
Nope, not good.
Ryanair 3 Golf Tango, descend to flight level 160.
Descend to flight level 160, Ryanair 3 Golf Tango.
I'm still looking.
7 Charlie Zulu, Madrid Center.
Toronto,
Expect Volpe 1 Golf
Moncton.
with Delaney Transition.
Edmonton's
Rango
not good
12.
in default either. I wish it was.
Expect Volpe 1 Golf with the Lenny transition. Runway 12, easy 97 Charlie Zulu.
It was nice flying across the Canadian
Ryanair
landscape.
3 Golf Tango,
One time
contact
from
Lisbon
Vancouver to
Center
Montreal.
119.55.
Contact Lisbon Center 119.55, Ryanair 3 Golf Tango. Bye-bye.
What? Is there a... Okay, freeware Egmonton? Ooh. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait, never mind. It's a payword. Dang it. Okay, I thought it was... It looked freeware to me, that's why.
Brilliant 521
Ah.
Hotel, flight level 330.
Scared me.
Brilliant 521 Hotel,
Ah,
Madrid
Edmonton.
Center identified.
That's disappointing.
Ryanair 44 Sierra Lema, contact Lisbon Center 119.55. Have a good afternoon.
Yeah, Punta Cana. 3 hours and 52.
119.55.
Pretty nice.
Ryanair 44 Sierra Lema.
Cancun they do as well. Woo! They do Punta Cana and Cancun. Oh wow. How long is Punta Cana? 3 hours and 44. Cancun's 3 hours and 44. Punta Cana is 3 hours and 52. Let me see which is better out of the two. This is
Going to
actually
Charlie
somewhat
Mike,
inspiring me.
descend to flight level 200.
What is Punta Cana?
Descend to
DJ
flight level
is
200, going to Charlie
MDPC.
Mike.
Let me look. I'm kind of inspired to do that flight. Oh. Ooh. What's that? Something about this is sparking my interest. Something about this is sparking my interest. Are you kidding me? There's an interior to this. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, what does everyone think about me doing Punta Cana to Montreal
Flight level 305.
this coming Saturday? Y'all think it's a good idea?
Ryanair 56 Zulu, descend
Oh,
to flight level
Vancouver,
160.
British Columbia.
Descend
Wait.
to flight level 160,
To Vegas?
Ryanair 560
Or to where? Blind listener. I'm just trying to understand. I've got Vancouver, but I'm just trying to think.
Descend to flight level 240.
From Vancouver or to Vancouver? And I'm just trying to get that other
Descend
destination
to flight level
that you're
240,
discussing.
Mr. 812.
I like that. I like that idea of doing the
Brilliant
Montreal
521
flight on
Hotel,
Saturday.
Descend to flight level 110.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I like
Descend
that.
to flight level 110,
What's it called?
Brilliant 521 Hotel.
Alright, time to start getting charts up and ready.
Ryanair 7612, Madrid Center, identified.
couple things.
Continue climb to flight level 360.
Okay.
To flight level 360, Ryanair 7612.
Yeah, I'm looking for flights.
Ryanair 56 Zulu, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
I like the idea of doing that flight too.
Center on 119.55.
It's not terribly
Ryanair
long. It's
56
3
Have a
hours
good
and
afternoon.
45. Runway 31. Hold on. We're doing runway 12 today. The approach. ILS Zulu runway 12.
Sandok 7 Lema X-ray, descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1024.
Going in the 440, so it's okay. Oh jeez.
Descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 1024.
Come on, Char Fox.
7 Lima X-ray. Brilliant 521 Hotel QNH 1024, expect the RNAV Zulu rank 111 with the Tuxal transition.
QNH 1024, expect the ANAF Zulu runway 11 with the
Oh, here we
tempo
go.
transition. Brilliant 521 Hotel.
Huh.
Easy Nine 7 Charlie Zulu, Volpe 1 Golf with the Lenny transition, rank 112. Report ready for descent.
Okay, did they give me an altitude?
Volpe 1 Golf with the Lenny transition. Runway 12, ready for descent. Easy 97
What's the
Charlie
altitude of the
Zulu.
airport? We think about it.
Easy 97 Charlie Zulu, descend to flight level
Malaga, let me
270.
check. What's the altitude?
Descend to flight
30
level
feet.
270.
So it
Easy
gave
97
me
Charlie Zulu.
on the charts. We're gonna go by this number
Easy
right here,
8521.
332
Contact
for
Lisbon
our,
Center 119
what you
decimal
call it.
55. Have a good afternoon.
Do I trust it? I don't know. But it sounds about right. Because if you think about it, 30 feet. Yeah, it sounds about right. Go to our per page. Next phase. 332.
Descent to flight level 140, Welling to Charlie Emite.
We will also get our QNH ready to go right now. So go to Windy, check out
Contact Malaga approach 125
Malaga.
955, Welling to Charlie Emite. Flyer to 3 Delta Bravo, Madrid Center.
1023 is the QNH, so we'll update that now.
Expect Volpe 1 Golf with Lenny transition. Runway 12, Flyer 23 Delta Bravo.
Great. Oh, I forgot to update that.
Delta 812, descend to flight
Well, maybe I
level
didn't. I'm not
180.
sure. 1023 we said.
Descend to flight level 180, Vista 812.
Temperature.
Brilliant 521 Hotel, descend to
20
flight
degrees
level
Celsius.
070.
Descend to flight
Wind
level
is going to be,
070,
well, they're
Brilliant
assuming the
521
wind, 110 at 9 knots. That's not even close.
Europa 15 Zulu Quebec, contact Barcelona Center 119 decimal 45.
There you go.
Bye bye.
Fantastic.
Contact Barcelona
Transition
Center
altitude,
119
flight level
decimal 45.
135?
Europa 15 Zulu
Hold on, let
Quebec.
me check something. Vegas to Vancouver. Let me check that out. I think they do it really. Hang on. I can't even think. What was I gonna do? Transition altitude in Spain. It is 6,000 feet. Yeah, no. 060. I knew that something was off there. Yep, there you go. Awesome. So our information is in, but I just want to check our approach coming into Malaga. Make sure that's all good.
Easy 37 Uniform Zulu, contact Lisbon Center 119 decimal 55.
10 to
Contact
7,000
Lisbon
or
Center 119
yeah.
decimal 55. Easy
0,
37 Uniform Zulu.
7,000.
Have a good afternoon.
100, 60, 50, 45, 30, what's that say? 30, 2,500. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good. I'm not worried. That looks good to me.
Descend to flight level 200, Easy 97
It's not
Charlie
Batson,
Zulu.
so I'm not worried.
Brilliant 521 Hotel, descend to 4,500 feet.
Alright, let me check Vegas to Vancouver, see if it exists. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if this one exists. I would not be surprised. Vegas to Vancouver should exist. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be shocked as well. Las Vegas. DYVR. Ready? Yeah, they do the flights. Okay, but hang on though. They do Jazz Airlines. Okay, that's Air Canada in other words. Air Canada 1061 does the A320 and the MAX. Oh my gosh, more so the A320, but that'd be interesting. I flew the Fenix twice. It'd be nice to fly the MAX again, so I might do the MAX into Vancouver. All right, I knew they did this flight. How long is it anyway? This flight, Las Vegas to Vancouver, did 2 hours and 23. But then let me check it going down the other way. Hang on a minute. Why? I'm gonna do it the other way around. Air Canada 1058. Okay, Vancouver to Vegas does the 320, and they do the MAX as well. They're doing it today. The MAX they're doing today. So I might use that as my reference point. That's gonna be cool. I might do Vancouver to Vegas. Yeah, we could do Vancouver to Vegas on Wednesday. Let me check the timing of it too. 2 hours and 16, perfect. We're gonna do that on Wednesday. I've not done Vancouver in a little while. I love that freeway scenery, so might be nice. Okay. So that's the first thing. We might do that Wednesday. I like that idea. Vancouver, freeware, fantastic. Vegas paperwork, great. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Las Vegas to Cheyenne, Wyoming. I kind of like Vegas to Vancouver better. Let me see though.
Flight level 270, flyer 23 Delta
Cheyenne.
Bravo.
Cheyenne Regional. They don't do flights on that route in real life. Dang it. I like the idea of doing Vegas to Vancouver though. That sounds like a nice one.
Descend to flight level 100.
I don't know if it's a popular flight. It could be a popular flight. Vancouver's well known. And by the way, I do think the charts look good into Malaga too. So maybe the star today into runway 12. Huh. Okay, let's see. Let me verify the routing of the charts. I doubt we need to do the charts today, but they're also taking a long time to load. That's the problem. All right, here we go. Where is runway 12 into Malaga? And plus, where is Malaga on this map?
Isinine 7 Charlie Zulu, descend to flight level 140.
Descend to flight level 140.
Wow, these charts are very hard to read. I mean, they are actually annoying.
Sandok 7 Lema X-ray, contact Bilbao approach 128.58.
Where is the
Contact
airport on
Bilbao
this
approach
map?
128.
Oh, here it is, yeah.
Shamrock 7 Lima X-ray. Isinine 7 Charlie Zulu, contact Malaga approach 125.955.
Wow, that is
Contact
hard
Malaga
to read.
approach 125.955, easy 97 Charlie
Huh.
Zulu.
That is actually really hard to discern. Ladies and gentlemen. Oops.
Expect Logarto Whiskey with the Sabadell Transition, runway to 4 right, Welling to Kilo Victor.
Trying to figure this out. Hang on a minute.
Brilliant 521 Hotel.
Sounds like we're coming from the north.
118.15.
Over to Tower 118.15, the Brilliant 521 Hotel.
I doubt we need charts though.
ECH 7 Kilo Foxtrot. Contact Brest Control 127.2.
Wow, that is super hard to read.
Center on 127.2, easy 87 Kilo Foxtrot. Bye-bye.
Vista 812, contact Madrid approach 131.175.
I'm glad the thing is I'm glad I have chart box because it's a very big benefit to me. Yeah, these I like the charts as they are. It's just it's not even close to legible to me. I can't even discern where things are in that chart. So yeah. All right, we'll just have to go with what we have.
Flyer to 3 Delta Bravo, descend to flight level 200.
I like the idea of doing Vegas though. Cheyenne though, I'm really looking to Cheyenne.
Descend to flight level 200.
Like what other
what
other airliners do they do? It looks like it's right north of Denver too. How many? Okay, they only have one gauge. Huh. The only flight they do in real life to... Oh gosh. The only flight they do in real life to Cheyenne is Denver. I'm kind of surprised. Huh. I feel bad for Cheyenne. I like the idea of Vegas, or sorry, Vegas to Vancouver. That's probably a popular flight.
Welling to Kilo Victor, Lobar to Whiskey with the Sabadell Transition, runway to 4 right. Report ready for descent. Lobar to Whiskey with the Sabadell Transit.
Coming up on top of descent, folks.
Ready for descent. Vueling to Kilo Victor.
Yeah, I like the idea of doing Vegas to Denver. I think Saturday we're going to do an A330 flight. I think in the next week or two we'll get back into the 340. It's just I need to do a little bit of off-camera practice before I get back into it. So I think this week I'm going to be doing some replay practice. Okay.
Contact Barcelona Center 119.45. Vueling to Kilo Victor. Bye bye.
Okay, but for Sunday though, I want to do it. I did say I wanted to get back into the 330 because I want to try the Airbus yoke out with the 330. I'm not flying the 330 in a while. So I'm thinking maybe. Let me see what 350 ops there are.
Center on
Like short haul.
123.75. Ryanair 2 Alpha Alpha.
I want to do something I've not done yet. An airport I've not done yet is Palm Springs. Even though I'm not a 350 destination at all. I'm just curious. Oh, they don't have a good freeware. Great. Okay. Fresno, California. Do they have any good freewares?
Descent to flight level 250.
Bravo Victor. No. Dang. I want to fly any good airports there. But when I saw Punta Cana, I think it was, I was just blown away by that. It looked so good in freeware. It was insane. So I'm gonna definitely do that. We were talking about 350 flights. Let me do some filtering here. It was windy in Europe going out of Cork. Okay. Let me do some filters. Let me see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear what you all think about some of these aircraft. It's the A350 1900 variants.
Flyer to 3 Delta Bravo, descend to
Let's see.
flight level 140.
Tokyo to Paris, definitely not.
Descend to flight level
Munich to
140.
Newark, no.
Flyer
I want to do
23
something
Delta Bravo.
short. Paris to Bangkok. Munich to
Flyer
Montreal,
3 Delta Bravo,
huh?
contact Malaga approach 125
Seoul to
955.
Paris. Mexico City to
Contact Malaga
Munich.
approach 125.955.
Manchester to Doha, that's
Flyer
about
23
6
Delta
hours.
Bravo.
Helsinki to Amsterdam. Oh, wait.
Fort Bravo Victor, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
Did I just see Helsinki to Amsterdam? And there is London to Helsinki too, so that might be a nice one. I actually liked landing in Helsinki. It was really nice. You know what? I might consider doing Heathrow or Amsterdam to Helsinki. Let me see if they do that. Hold on. EHAM. What is Helsinki's ID? I think it was
Alpine 68 Delta Kilo, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
LFHN. What's it?
Contact Lisbon Central
EFHK, sorry.
Alpine
Helsinki.
Delta Kilo.
Oh, let me check this out. Hang on a minute. Yeah, they do the 350. When did they last operate it? Oh, they're going to be operating it in a few days. Let me think. Today, tomorrow's the 10th. Oh, they're going to be operating it the same day I intend to do it if I do this flight, too. It's a 2-hour flight, if I'm correct. Wow, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm actually kind of impressed about that. They do a 330 Amsterdam and Helsinki. I wouldn't mind doing a... Yeah, I think that's going to be a nice one. This one took 1 hour and 49. You know what? That might be a nice Sunday short haul to do. I wouldn't mind doing that. And when I think of Finland, too, I always think of Rovaniemi. Rovaniemi, great airport. It's just, I love Rovaniemi as well. I like Helsinki, too. I've had an okay history in Rovaniemi. I haven't been fantastic, though. Helsinki, on the other hand, oh, I love landing in Helsinki. Great airport. I wouldn't mind doing another Helsinki. Is this a 350-900? Yes, it is. Okay. So I wouldn't mind doing Helsinki. What do you all think? San Jose, Costa Rica to Mexico. You're talking about Mexico City? It's SJC to MMX. Hang on. SJC. I've not done San Jose. I've only done San Jose, California. SJO, sorry. SJO. MMX. No. MMX. Mexico City. They do a Boeing Max. Yes. Yes, yes. Huh? And then let me check that. They do the Max, and it's 2 hours and 55. Okay, yeah. I gotta remember some of these flights today. But I wouldn't mind doing the Montreal. Alright, we're gonna be descending here in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, so we gotta get our... Another thing we have to do, I want to get our winds in. So go to the init page, wind, request the winds, make sure that they're up to date. Are they still landing runway 12 today in Malaga? Oh, when I saw Helsinki to Amsterdam, I was like, wow, that sounds cool. I wanted to do the 350 anyway on Sunday or Saturday, but I think Sunday would be a good one. All right, Malaga. Oh, that's because I have the filters on. Okay. Yeah, they're still landing runway 12. Yeah, I liked that idea of doing Amsterdam. That was a nice one. I didn't land in Amsterdam not long ago, but I liked the idea of doing Helsinki and Amsterdam. Although, oh wait, I gotta upload the insert. Cannot forget about that. Make sure our QNH is correct. We go to our windy.com here and check it out. Make sure that it's up to date. 1023.
Madrid Center, expect Volpe 1 X-ray with the LEMG transition.
Yep.
Lengua 12.
Yep. Yep. Cannot forget about these altimeters. Should have put that on standardized.
Sandrock 886, Madrid Center, expect Volpe 1 X-ray with the LEMG transition. Lengua 12.
Hey, a minute. Let me listen to what Beyond said. Volpe 1 X-ray with a lean high transition. Yes, that's about right. I had. Expect Volpe 1 X-ray with the lean high transition, runway runway 12, Shamrock 886. That's exactly the transition I had into
Winning 6 Uniform Echo, Madrid Center.
lean high. That's exactly what I found. Great.
Expect Bailen 1 Alpha with the LEMG transition, Lengua 12, Vueling 6 Uniform Echo.
Alright, we're about to descend, ladies and gentlemen. Shark, how's it going? You having a good day? Shark 9. How are you doing? What's going on? What's going on with you?
17 Heavy, contact Lisbon Center 119.55.
Center on 119.55, Avianca 017 Heavy.
Alright, so I was gonna check out the San Jose. What was the... It's SJO. Okay. SJO. I can't miss my SJO. It was MROC. I've heard of this airport, but I haven't seen it, so I need to See, there's a good freeware. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute. Let's get our top of descent here ready. All right. Any minute now. Perf page. 8 distance. Oh. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good to me. I like San Jose. You're saying Mexico, probably Mexico City. Shamrock 886, Volpe 1 X-ray with the lean high transition. Runway 10, I am ready for descent. Good timing too.
Shamrock 886, descend to
210.
flight level 210.
Oh,
Descend to flight level 210.
okay.
Shamrock 886.
Interesting.
Vueling
Yeah,
6
this looks like
information.
nice.
Descend to flight level
Looks like a
230.
nice airport, even though no
Descend to
good
flight level
interior,
230,
but
Boeing
I will say the
6
exterior looks nice. Let me look at another version of it. I wonder if it's good in default. That'd be interesting. And they do a flight to Mexico City, so that'd be nice. San Jose to Mexico City. They do the Boeing Max. They do Avianca too. With the A320, that's... Huh. I find that quite interesting. That'd be... I kind of want to do the iFly, though. I want to do the iFly. I want to do some aircraft that I've not fully operated in a little while. I've not done the 330 anyway, so it'd be nice to give it another go. Really nice it would be. All right, we are descending. I'm going to be doing a poll off camera, and I'll let you all know what we think. I like the idea of landing in Helsinki again.
Madrid Center,
I did
Europa
Heathrow not
to
long
Kilo,
ago. It'd
Romeo,
be
flight level
nice to do
3790.
another Amsterdam.
Europa to Tuquelo, Romeo, Madrid Center, radar contact.
Are we still on live weather? Make sure. Good. It's only 4:37 in Spain right now, probably.
Europa 071 Heavy, contact Lisbon Center 119.55. Contact Lisbon Center 119.55, Europa 071 Heavy.
Alright, we're at flight level 304, so this is good. Coming into Malaga here in a few minutes. Let's get G's ready to go. And let's get landing rate monitor ready to go. And let's get flight recorder ready to go. I don't know why we're at constant 60 frames per second. That's kind of weird. Something all of a sudden happened.
Fenix Gonin 840. Contact Magdet Casablanca radar 125.1 bye-bye. Center on 125.1 with go 9840.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be right back in a few moments.
Isinine 4 Romeo Mike, contact Magdet Casablanca radar 125.1 have a good afternoon. Contact Maghreb Casablanca radar 125.1, easy 9 4 Romeo Mike.
All right, I'm back.
Vueling 6 Uniform Echo, descent to flight level 140.
Descent to flight level 140, Vueling 6 Uniform Echo.
Alright, I'm beginning to see the coastline in Spain, so this is good.
Ryanair 7612, contact Barcelona Center 119.45.
High flight level 200, fantastic.
Center on 119.45, Ryanair 7612.
Yeah, I could do San Jose to Mexico City. Be a nice one. I'll be turning any moment. There you go.
Shamrock 886, descend 210,000 feet, QNH 1024.
QNH 1024, Shamrock 886, descend to flight level 100. Oops. We are moving slowly into the Spanish coast. This is good. Alright, flight level 160.
Vueling 6 Uniform Echo, contact Málaga approach 125.955.
I think I'm in sight with the area.
Contact Málaga approach
Malaga.
125.955, Vueling 6 Uniform Echo.
Okay, good. We'll be slowing down here in a few minutes. We're doing okay in knot speed, so this is good. My flight level 130. We're following all the constraints.
Shamrock 886, contact Málaga approach 125.955.
125.955. 125.955, Shamrock 886. Great. Shamrock 886, Malaga approach at flight level 119, descending to flight level 25.
Shamrock 886 Malaga approach. Good afternoon. QNH 1024 expect the ILS Zulu Rango 12 Whistle any transition.
Expect the ILS Zulu 1012 with the lean high transition, Shamrock 886.
Negative. Rango 12 QNH 1024.
QNH 1024, Shamrock 886.
Negative. Rango 12.
Runway 12, Shamrock 886. Alright, 10,000 feet, or flight level 100.
Clear direct Lenny. Cross Lenny at or above 7,000 feet. Clear ELS Zulu Rango 12. Clear direct Lenny. Cross Lenny at or above 7,000
Oh, we got
feet. Cleared IL
Huh,
at Zulu
okay.
runway 12. Spinnaker 1817. Vueling 6 uniform Echo descent on 2,000
It's
feet.
automatically activated
QNH
approach phase, so that's
1024.
interesting.
Descent to 2,000 feet. QNH 1024, Welling 6 uniform Echo.
Flyer to 3 Delta Bravo, contact Malaga Tower 118.78. Over to Tower 118.78, Flyer 23 Delta Bravo.
Keep going, aircraft, you got this.
Sambrook 886, descent to 8,000 feet.
Descend to flight level 80, Shamrock 886. I notice how Beyond communicates so differently in European models. Where is the airport? Is that it over there? I think it might be. I didn't say at the airport yet. That might be it over there, actually. Not sure though. Going 233 knots.
Sambrook 886, descent to 7,000 feet.
Send us 7,000 or flight level is 70. Shamrock 886. Huh.
Vueling 6 uniform Echo, descent to 10,000 feet.
Descent to 10,000 feet. Welling 6 uniform Echo.
Sambrook 886, clear direct Lenny. Cross Lenny at or above 7,000 feet. Clear ELS Zulu Rango 12.
Crosslane high at or above is flight level 70. Cleared ILS Zulu 1012. Shamrock 886. I keep getting mixed with 10 and 12. I don't know why. Whatever. Alright, let's get our glide slope on.
Vueling 6 uniform Echo, descent to 7,000 feet.
Descent to 7,000 feet. Welling 6 uniform Echo.
Okay, speed brakes, let's arm. Let me check the size of the runway, first of all. Hey, a moment. Malaga, where are ya? By the way, is there... Or are they still on? No, it isn't. Okay, good. Malaga. LEMG. How many squares? We got 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. But they are separated, so I mean, yeah, I'll give it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. Okay. Good.
Ryanair 95 Zulu Quebec, contact Malaga Tower 118.78. Over to Tower 118.78, Ryanair 95 Zulu Quebec. Bye-bye. Malaga approach, Vueling Gate Delta Charlie, flight level 135 via Bekelo.
Look at the mountains around Malaga. That's incredible.
Vueling Gate Delta Charlie, Malaga approach, QNH 1024, expect the ELS
We are a bit
Rango
high
12
right now.
Transition. NH1024 expect the ILS Zulu Rango 12 with the LEMG transition. Vueling gate Delta Charlie.
We are around 600 feet too high. Alright, we can begin activating our approach phase 2. Alright. Let's go ahead and get everything ready to go for final. Alright. Transition altitude coming up.
Spinnaker 1817, minimum approach speed.
I'm in sight with the
Minimum
airport,
approach
I
speed.
think.
Spinnaker 1817.
Alright. Great. That's probably why. Low auto brake. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to try and get off the second or third exits.
1817. Sambrook 886, climb to 7,000 feet, minimum approach speed.
All right, go on to 190 knots. All right, first flap.
Sambrook 886, climb to 7,000 feet, minimum
No.
approach speed.
Climb to flight level 70. Shamrock 886. They're giving me a load of crap right now. I'm not doing that. Especially. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready to be on final, so I'm in sight with the runway.
Ryanair 4765, clear direct Lenny. Cross Lenny at or above 7,000 feet. Clear, ILS Zulu Rango 12. Clear the direct Lenny. Cross Lenny at or above 7,000 feet. Cleared ILS Zulu runway 12, Ryanair 4765.
All right, I'm in sight at the airport.
Spinnaker 1817, contact Malaga Tower 118.78, bye-bye. Contact
Okay, now
Tower
we-
118.78, Spinnaker 1817.
All right, 180 knots. Get our second flap down. Gear down. You know, that could have been the, whatchamacallit, the mountains. There you go, awesome. Going to 170.
Vueling 6 uniform Echo, clear direct Lenny. Cross Lenny at or above 7,000 feet. Clear, ILS Zulu Rango 12.
Clear direct Lenny. Cross Lenny at or above 7,000 feet. Clear ILS Zulu Rango 12. Vueling 6 uniform Echo.
Shamrock 886, established on final approach.
Great. Tower frequency.
Over to tower 118.78, Shamrock 886.
Shamrock 886 on final for runway 12.
Samdock 886, Málaga Tower, continue.
Awesome. Whoa, what's going on here? Stop with this on the final. It's insane. Thank you. Alright. Manage speed.
Samdock 886, Málaga Tower, continue.
Awesome. Thank you. This looks like a nice approach coming in.
Samdock 886, Málaga Tower.
I hear ya, I hear ya. Getting ready for the recording.
Wilco Shamrock 886.
Is that the runway? Okay, this is the runway right here, and I think that's a taxi lane. Okay. This is beautiful, by the way. $1,000. Uh-oh. Hang on. Uh-oh. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Spinnaker 1817, exit next available taxiway. Exit next available taxiway. Spinnaker 1817.
Autopilot, disconnect. Recorder, start.
500.
That's critical. Cool. Save that.
Samdock 886, go around.
No.
Fly Rangwa centerline, maintain 3000 feet.
Jeez.
300. Minimum. 200. 100.
Samdock 886, contact Málaga approach 125.955.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Felt good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Malaga. Shamrock 886. Wait, hang on. Ground.
Málaga ground Samdock 886, go ahead.
Shamrock 886, requesting taxi to assigned gate. Y'all see that? That was...
Gate 27 taxi via hecho 9 Delta, Lema, Alpha, Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Charlie.
Taxi via Echo 9, Delta, Lima, Alpha, Delta, Alpha, Charlie, Alpha, Charlie. Shamrock 886. Okay, so G's gave us a 164. Landing rate monitor gave us a 181. Elvatex gave us... What'd they give us? Final verdict. 180. Dude, wow. Like, just on the button, too. Where did we land at, too? Like, in between the third and fourth square. That was good. All right, go ahead and turn our APUs on. Hang on. It's good. I thought it was good. Almost missed the taxiway. Go ahead and turn the APUs on. Oh my god, I just saved that landing from getting worse because the callouts for every livery, man. That's incredible. Alright. It was good though. I'm not worried about the squares though. It was in between the fourth and fifth square, so fantastic. All right. Give me a moment. Let me just grab our map and see where we're going. Okay, turning left onto Delta. Landing felt good. 180 they gave me. I'll have to look. G's gave me a 164. G's gave me a 164. Landing rate monitor and Elvatex. Landing rate monitor gave me a 181. Whereas, whatchamacallit gave me a 180. It's good. 180 is at that threshold where you kind of want it to be smooth. Anything in the 190s, it's still considered smooth, but it starts to get into the rough territory. So I'm fine with it. It's not bad. Wish it could be smoother, but I mean, it's fine. I'm not worried. All right. Getting our taxi ready to go. It felt smooth. Chat, what are you all thinking? Nice landing. Hello, average plane. How are you doing? W landing. I know. It was okay. Holy crap. How many messages did you retract, average plane? What did you do? Sorry, I was so concentrated on chat. Or sorry, on the final, I couldn't say hello. But how are you doing? Everything going good? It was smooth, I swear. That landing was smooth. You know, we went past the squares in the default, but I swear, that's default. It actually was in the squares in reality, so I'm not worried. All right. I'll look at the Elvatex and replay here in a moment. We get to the gates. Keep going. Taxiing at a good rate. Flare was good. Going 10 knots right now. I know, it was a W landing. You know what I need to do? I need to get a new chat bot that reads text aloud so that I can hear it. I think that'd be much easier. But I don't want it disturbing me while I land, so that's the other thing. W chat. This is an okay Malaga. It's just the squares aren't properly functional. So, what a shame. But we got in. I'll show you all. I mean, I'm getting better with the Fenix, guys. It's impressive. Whereas yesterday in Denver, oh my god, I don't even know what the heck to say. Keep going a little bit. All right, I think we have our gate. Turn off our taxi lights. Keep going a little bit. Keep going. A little bit more. All right, we can start. Yeah, park at this corner gate. Oops. Come up a little bit closer. That's a bit too far, in my opinion. Oh, I turned off the traffic due to, Keep going. There you go. Parking brake. Awesome. Jet engines. Beacon. Go ahead and commence deboarding. Oh, I can't believe I saved that. That was impressive. Operate the jetway. Oh, restart Cotel. Come on. And do these jetways work? Whoa, they don't. They're just static. Yes, the exterior looks nice, but I realize this is very static to me. All right, I guess we're gonna have to get the stairs operated. Jeez, look at that. All right, let me go ahead and get our camera. W landing, I know. Well, it was beautiful. Gotta watch it again. It was good, I thought. What a shame that the squares didn't pop up. Not my problem. This is an enhancement to default. It's better. It's just, wow. I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. I didn't realize that I had my the flight stick not on the main version. Huh. Also, the poppy lights were not reliable in this scenery, so. Well, the majority gave me it below 100, so I'm happy about that. So, yay! $287 hours flown. I'm loving it, though. It's awesome. Average plane, were you responding to Nightbot? W landing. I know, chat. It was a W. I gotta say, it was good. Are we really? Close that left door. And second of all, what in the world is going on here? Huh. I guess it's holding it together. Yeah, I thought it was a good landing, though. That was good. Felt smooth. Smooth. Like, you know, I'll tell you, too. This felt rougher coming down. When I saw it, the feel of it. When, like, the last second, I saw the last second, it felt rougher. I was like, huh, really? All right, 100, oh my God. Look at this. This is such a bad default airport. So, I wanted to do Cork, so, chat, do me a favor, when I'm off camera, I'd like to see you all vote for our next flight. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, the scenery's okay, it's just, there are many things wrong with it. It's just, I'd give it a 4. Though, it sounds like it's better than default. This looks okay. But meh. Just, eh. No. I won't be flying in here for a while. Looks like my next Spanish airport has to be Alicante. That'd be a fun airport to do. Did we turn our traffic back on? No, we didn't. See if anything pops up. Yeah, there you go. There's a Ryanair. Of course it's a Ryanair. Let's go on and see that replay. Are we all deboarded? Okay, almost. Felt good. That landing felt really good. Okay, cool. We're getting the, whatchamacallit's on. Parking brake is absolutely on. I'm gonna see what this looks like coming down. It's just okay. It's not fantastic. I did see another one, and I'd have to see if it's a little bit better. Because my God, those squares were something, guys. Really bad. But I did an okay job flaring the aircraft. That's good. I did a good job holding it too, so it was good. Around the same how I did in Orlando, so for some reason yeah, I really did a good job holding that flare. That was good. That actually was a good flare, I gotta say. A good job. Oh, I gotta do the ignition start too. Oh, I forgot the seatbelts. Dang it. Okay. No worries. I did really well this flight, ladies and gentlemen, I thought. So, not worried. Alright, let's go ahead and get our replay on. Let's go ahead and, the doors. Let it do its... I hear the airplane engines turning on more. Good. I'm doing the replay as well. I really don't want to fly into this Malaga again. It was meh to me. All right, replay.
Too low. Terrain.
Oh my God.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Here we go.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
I hear ya.
Don't sink.
Let's see how the vertical speed was.
Don't sink.
I know that.
Don't sink.
Alright,
Don't sink.
let's see.
Don't
40,
sink.
30, 20, retard,
Don't sink.
retard, retard,
Don't sink.
retard, retard,
You know, I'll tell ya.
retard, retard.
Many of you may have noticed, but I felt that. Oh, jeez, I left G's on. No, I left G's on. No. Okay, whatever. Quit. Jeez. I'm gonna say this, but I actually thought we were coming down much harder today, or much faster today than yesterday. Even though this is a, alright, let's go on. Oh my God, beyond.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Don't sink.
Don't sink.
Let's see on the outside how it went. Let's see. Okay, so there's the flare. Nice, I mean, felt okay. All right. I'd like to also see the... I'd like to see the wing view too. There you go. Let's see. Here we go, coming down. Interesting. And then we'll do one more replay. And we'll do that. No. Oh my gosh. Where is this thing? Oh, oh my gosh. Here you go. Okay. Felt okay coming in. You know, I felt that it was a bit firm to me. I don't know why. It just felt I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on this. Yikes, I really lost my centering. Okay, well, I appreciate you all watching this live stream. It's been a pleasure being your pilot today. We will get our next week's streams going here in the next few days. So I will be doing some polling in the chat or in our community feed. So if you all are interested, I would love to hear from you on what we do the next few days. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate your time. And as always, we will see you in the next flight. Have a great day. Bye-bye, and happy Easter, too.